Hello guys, welcome to the channel the Amazicellent Hacker. Today I'm going to solve the box Daily Bugle from TryHackMe. It is a Spider-Man themed box. Okay, before getting into the walkthrough, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. I'm on the site tryhackme.com, so in the room Daily Bugle and also deployed the box. Okay, it's rated hard in TryHackMe. So let's start the walkthrough. Okay, let's start with scanning the box. So to scan with, I'm going to use nmap. So to do that, just type sudo nmap -sv to enumerate version -sc to run default script and the machine's IP. Let's hit enter. Just wait for the scan to complete. I'm going to stop it here and just get the scan results. So you can see here that three ports opened, port 22 SSH, port 80 HTTP, and port 3306 MySQL. Okay, let's first start the enumeration with this port 80. Just paste the IP in the browser tab and it will just open the URL. Okay, you can see here that it's some sort of a news page. So it says the Spider-Man robs bank. So there was a question: access the web server who robbed the bank. It was Spider-Man. And tax 2, it asks for Joomla version. Okay, let's run go scan. To do that, just type go search for directory sourcing. That's U for URL. Okay, then I'm going to use this word list with flag dash w. So the word list will be /user share word list term and common.text. Okay, I'm going to use threads of around 100 is flag dash t and dash timeout of around 100 seconds. Let's hit enter. Okay, it's found the page name administrator. Let's check that. Okay, now we know that this page is Joomla. It's a Joomla CMS. So you can get the idea from this logo also. So there is an inbuilt scanner named Zoom Scan, like WP Scan for WordPress. So this Zoom Scan for Joomla in Kali or Parrot OS. I'm just going to run that. Zoom Scan and the IP, I think. It's HTTP. Okay, dash URL. Scan dash URL and the IP. Okay, the Joomla version is 3.7.0. So what was the question? What is the Joomla version? 3.7.0. So what's the Joomla's correct password? Okay, let's search for exploit for this Joomla version. Joomla 3.7.0 exploit. Okay, there is the SQL injection exploit. So there is another one also in GitHub page. Let's open that also. Okay, so this page index.php option com field value, and this one, this field is what is vulnerable to SQL injection. So you can just use this SQL map also. But there's another Joomla.py, another exploit, Python exploit in GitHub. As you can see here that instead of using SQL map, why not use the Python script? So I'm just going to use the Python script. Okay, let's download it first. I'm just going to use wget. Let's copy it. Let's stop the zoom scan. Okay, let's download this Joomla.py. Let's run it. So we just need to provide the URL. Okay, found the table, so it immediately found this table. Extract users. It counted bunch of users, super user, zone, zona. Okay, zona@TryHackMe.com. So here's the email also. Okay, it found the password hash also. So I'm going to use hashcat to crack the hash. So if you don't know how to use hashcat, I have made another video on how to use hashcat to crack password hashes. I'll just leave that link in the description below. Just check it out. Let's first make a hash file and let's paste it in here. Let's save it. So here's a password hash. Okay, let's first identify which kind of hash it is. Let's go to the site hashcat.net and search for examples. So I just enter these two letters dollar and two for find, and find in this Firefox just found that it is big crypt hash. You can see that first two character matches. So the hash mode is 3200. Okay, let's use hashcat to crack this hash. Okay, to just crack the hash with the hashcat, we just have to give hashcat, and that's m flag for mode. So our mode was 3200, and give the hash name and the word list. So I'm going to use rocky.txt. It's going to use a share word list rocky.txt. So if you didn't got this rocky.txt, you just go to this directory, use a share word list, and there's a compressed gunzip file. Just unzip it and you'll just get rocky.txt file. Let's start the cracking process. Okay, hashcat successfully cracked the hash and the password is spiderman123. So we got ourselves the username and password. So you can see that username is Zona. Okay, so what was the cracked hash? Spiderman123. Let's try to log in into this Joomla page also. Zona and password Spiderman123. Okay, now we are successfully logged inside the control panel. Let's check if you can just run or upload a reversal in here or not. Okay, so here we can just edit the pages. Okay, so now next just go to extension. Okay, let me show you again. Just go to extensions, then click on template and open this template. Okay, after that just click on any template and just open it. just select one PHP file. So I'll use this index.php file, and I'll just extend this PHP file with a malicious PHP file or PHP reverse shell. Okay, let's first copy the PHP reverse shell. So I'll just use the reverse shell from Pentest Monkey. It's located in use share web shells PHP and PHP reverse shell. Let's copy it in current directory shell.php. Let's just change the IP in here. So in this IP section, just give you attacking OS IP. Let's check what's my IP. Just giving fconfig command will show you your IP. Okay, my IP is 10.9.86.227. So it's 10.9.86.227. Okay, so port number is 1234. It's all right. Well, let's copy whole text. Okay, now I copied the whole text. Now let's set up a net calculation now. Just type nc-nblp and the port number that you used in PHP script. Okay, now the netcat is listening. Just extends the PHP code in here with the PHP code that we copied from the reverse shell. So I just copied it and pasted it in here, and so I also did a little modification on this script that I changed the IP to my machine's IP. So now I'm listening on this port 1234. Well, let's save it. So we didn't get a reverse shell. Okay, let's click on this template preview button and let's check if we can get a reverse shell or not. Okay, now we got ourselves a reverse shell. Okay, when we are inside this box Daily Bugle, okay, there's a username Jameson. Let's check if you got anything to write or not. So it says that node TTY is present. Let's go to web directory www.html. So let's check if you can just find any hidden credentials inside this web directory www.html. I'm just going to use find command to do that. You can just download any automated enumeration scripts like lenenum or lenpiece, and you can just run it. It will just automatically search for hidden password or any misconfiguration in system. So let's search for password using find command. If you don't know how to use find, I have made another video on how to use find for password hunting and so on. This I'm going to leave that link in the description below. Just watch it. Let's find for any word matching password. File and exec. Okay, this is our command. So what it does is just run find command on all on the current directory, and it will just search for file. After it searches for file, it will just run this grep command on every file it found, and it will just grep for password and password word or password string and show that string in colored form. Okay, let's hit enter. Okay, it immediately found bunch of password word. Okay, in the last line there's some sort of password. It was pretty easy to get this password. So This password finding process is pretty lengthy, but in our case we just found some credentials. Okay, so let's use this with the user JMetion that we found in the home directory. You can see here that there's a username JMetion. Let's see if we can just use this password or not. Emission. Let's copy it. Okay, now we are actually inside the user JMetion. You can see here that we are the user JMetion. Let's just try logging in with SSH, so we'll get a bit interactive cell. Plus the IP 10.10.10.166 10.10.10.166. What was the password? Okay, let's copy it. Okay, now we are logged in as the user JMetion. Now let's try escalating the privilege. So what I like to do during privilege escalation is first check for any files with sudo rights and search for scripts or programs with the SUID bit enabled. So let's start with sudo one. Just type sudo -l. Let's just list any files with sudo right enabled. So it immediately found that we can just use yum with sudo. Okay, first let me go to temp directory. Let's make a package directory. Okay, let's get inside that. So what this package file contain is it contains a main installation file and configuration file. So I'll just write my malicious code in that configuration file and execute it with sudo num. Okay, so let's first make a package file. I'll just name it yum package. Okay, so vim is not installed, so let's try it v. So yum package look like this main, and I'll add a plugin, and this plugin will be of that configuration file that we write. So we have to give plugin path slash temp slash package. So this is our plugin path. After that you just mention plugin configuration path, plugins unf path. Okay, let's look at in temp slash package. Okay, now next let's make a configuration file. I'll just name it exploit.conf, so it will be our configuration file. Same main and enabled cost to 1, so this will specify that enable the cost to 1, so this will just specify that our plugin is enabled. Let's save it. So there are now two files, this package name yum package and second one exploit.conf configuration file. I'm just going to now write another script, Python script named same as this configuration file. Exploit So this exploit.py will be the file that we will use to escalate the privilege. Okay, it's a simple Python script. Just follow what I do. Okay, this is the final exploit. So what it does is it just import OS library and yum library, a bunch of packets from a bunch of modules from yum.plugins, and just mention the API plugin, and we just execute bin ss and bin ss. I'll just leave this exploit in the description below. You can just copy it also. Let me save it. So now we got 3 files. First one is this yum package or configuration file, and 2 plugins file or 2 configuration plugin files. So now what we are going to do is we are going to run yum and sudo and just call for this configuration file. So let me do that. Sudo /user/bin/yum and -c. So this flag just specify configuration file, so it's located in temp package a psck az package. So we name it as m package. Okay, then let's enable plugin. So it will just this flag will just give the plugin path, so it's located in temp package and named as exploit. I think this is the correct syntax. Let's try to run it. Okay, we successfully escalated the privilege, so we are now a root user. Let's get the root flag. Where is the root flag? I forget to copy the use flag. There is a user flag also. Let's paste it. Okay, now we successfully completed the box. So this much in this video. Thanks for watching it, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay, see you next time. Goodbye.